You. What's up, y'all? Tell like it is TV, man. Let's talk about it, y'all. So first of all, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you want to donate, the links is in the description box. If not, that's cool. The like button is, that's right, y'all. The like button is free. All right, man. So let's get into it, man. I'm gonna do got some videos coming up today. You know what I'm saying? I definitely got some videos coming up today. I told you I'm gonna try to be a little bit more active. So yeah, we got some videos coming today, for sure. So be on the lookout, for your boy. You know what I mean? We won't be pumping these videos out today for sure. But let's get it in, man. Let's get it in. Let's start it off, man, with the game last night. The Los Angeles Clippers versus the uh, Golden State Warriors. We all knew that this was going to happen if they end up losing the game. That they're going to blame Westbrook. I mean, and it's unbelievable, man. I mean, it's just really unbelievable, man, how people can literally watch the game and then after they lose, somehow blame Russell Westbrook for this shit. Like, like your conclusion was to blame Russ at the end of this shit. Like, it's crazy to me, man. But I'm starting to think that, it's not just the media. The NBA wants Russell Westbrook out of the league. You know what I'm saying? They brought up the fact that, why are they bringing up the fact, oh, he hasn't won in his last 13 starts. He hasn't won. And then they end up losing that night, right? Wanted him to come off the bench. The man came off the bench. Now he's getting a starting position. Now Russell Westbrook hasn't won a game in the last 13 starts. Right? It's just, and there's no context to it at all. Did the players play? You just saying this man lost as a starter. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I don't know, man. It's just kind of crazy. But, at the end of the day, this blame was not on Russell Westbrook. Everybody's, you see this thing going on with people with Draymond Green sanked all the way in the paint. And, you could tell Russ wanted to shoot the ball. His first instinct was to shoot the ball. But, he's thinking about that shit too much. Shoot the fucking ball, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Shoot the ball. You know what I mean? These people done stripped you to a point you don't even want to shoot the ball. There's way worse 3-ball shooters in the NBA than goddamn Russell Westbrook. You know what I mean? Man, you got to shoot that bitch. They leave you that open. And if you're not going to shoot that shit, Russ, at least step in and take you a mid-range shot. You know what I'm saying? Dribble down at least into the mid-range and pull up or something, you know what I mean? If they're going to give you that much space, you know what I mean? Obviously, if you go attack all the way in the paint, you know what I mean? It'll look bad because you're probably going to go ahead and commit a charge. I thought it was a lot of targeting on Russell Westbrook yesterday, man. Some of the foul calls was just absolutely ridiculous against Russell Westbrook. Some of the calls just going for the Golden State Warriors last night was just absolutely ridiculous, but it plays into the narrative that you can't win with Russ. Like I said, niggas was getting cooked last night, but somehow this is Russell Westbrook's fault. One thing I want to talk about too is the guys on the team have to know their role. Kawhi Leonard had it going, and Kawhi Leonard, as he's got it going, I think he hit like 2-3 shots or some shit like that in a row, back to back, times down the court. Norman Powell gets in the game and this nigga starts chucking up threes. Like, what the fuck is this nigga doing? Like, bro, you know what I mean? Like, the second unit to me is supposed to be the turn up unit, but Kawhi's not supposed to be playing with that unit, in my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. He's not supposed to be playing with that second unit coming off that bench. Kawhi should be looking to get rest at the end of the day, looking to bring him in to close the half off, in my personal opinion. PG needs to be the one coming in, late first quarter, early second quarter. You know what I mean? Like, that's when you need to be having. You need to be having Russ still out there with that second unit and let them young boys run. I thought that, like I said, when they were doing good when Russ was on the court. Everything fell to the wayside once Russell Westbrook got off the court. Okay, in the third quarter, they was doing well. They was fucking winning the game. Okay, when they pulled Russell Westbrook out the game, everything went downhill after that. And then you throw the man back in the game when they're down 13. What do you expect the nigga to do? You expect them to what? They gonna come back? The whole team was playing like trash. Eric Gordon, like I said, I don't know, man. The man can't find his stroke. I don't know if the magnet ball was in effect, but I ain't listen, bro. I ain't never seen Eric Gordon play this bad, this consistently ever in life. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit was bad. This shit is bad. Was going. Not only is Eric Gordon hasn't been playing well, period, man, since he joined the team. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, it's been kind of bad, man, for him at the end of the day. But like I said, you know, Kawhi Leonard, he the star of the team, man. Kawhi was supposed to, you know what I'm saying, put the team on the back. Nigga only took 12 shots. 12 shots, man. But everybody's going to jump on Russell Westbrook. PG didn't really have a great game. These are the two stars of the team. But a guy like Russell Westbrook was the reason why they played. All right, yeah. You know what? Russell Westbrook is the reason why they lost. You know why? Because when they took his ass out the game is when everything fell downhill for them. So this slander on Russell Westbrook, man, it just shows you how sheep people are. Or, you know what I'm saying? It just shows you how people are so quick to want to jump on the bandwagon of jumping down on somebody else, man. I just think that the shit is just really fucked up, man. And I ain't never going to forgive niggas for this shit, man. This shit they doing to Russ, man, is just absolutely ridiculous, man. I'm going to get into this whatchamacallit, because I think at this point, I think it's a whole agenda to get Russell Westbrook out the league, man. It's deeper than just LeBron and them. This is some Adam Silver shit. This is some real shit going on. This is deeper than some media shit. Yeah, this is deep. This is deeper than basketball. You know what I mean? To get this man out of the league at the end of the day, and to kick dirt on him while he's on his way out, man. I mean, it's just kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? I've never seen. I mean, I think I have seen some shit like this before, but normally they kind of blackball a nigga quietly out the league. You know what I'm saying? In this case with Russ, you know, they just tearing this nigga up every day. You know, every time they lose, it's somebody else's fault. Every time they lose, it's his fault. But if the team win, you know, my God, they won despite Russell Westbrook. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, the league wants this man out of here. Adam Silver wants this man out of here. You know what I mean? Point blank, period. You know, it just is what it is, man. They're running this man through all kind of bullshit at the end of the day. And then you got people on fucking YouTube and social media who's blaming this dude for the Clippers losing, nigga. The Clippers wasn't shit in the begin with. Like, I could see if the Clippers was the number one seed or something and niggas was getting cooked and shit. And, you know, you could be like, well, damn, since we got Russ, you know, this Clippers have been motherfucking seesaw 50 playing just above 500 all year. So they ain't really been a team that really had it popping like that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's just kind of crazy, man, how people just running around here acting like the Clippers was some fucking, I mean, niggas was not even sure if Kawhi Leonard was even going to be playing this year. You see what I'm saying? Or if Paul George was going to be playing, if he was going to make it a whole season or not. Neither one of these niggas have been playing like that all season. You know, they now starting to, you know, play games now and shit. And now they added Russ. You know, like I said, you got a fast break. Russell Westbrook is attacking the paint, clearing, and this is what I mean by chemistry. And this is what I mean how people just dumping on Russell Westbrook. Here it is last night. Russell Westbrook is driving in the paint. I think this is like early in the game. Russ jumps up and throws the pass behind him, thinking that Kawhi Leonard is still, you know, running behind him. What Kawhi do? Kawhi stopped at the 3-ball line. Why the fuck are you stopping at the 3-ball line, Kawhi? You know what I'm saying? But you know what people would do? People would get mad at Russ for that shit. You know what I mean? It's like I'm looking at the shit like, bro, why the fuck you stop at the 3-ball line? Nigga, go to the basket with him. You know what I'm saying? Just in case he missed the layup, you could be right there for the tip-in. You know what I mean? Like, it's just dumb shit like that. And then it's the miscommunication, but if the other player is doing some dumb shit and Russ is reading like, okay, bro, I'm expecting you to be here, and you're not there, and I throw the ball. You know what I mean? Motherfucker gonna jump on Russ. Oh, Russ with the turnovers, man. No, that shit was on Kawhi, bro. In my personal opinion, Kawhi, why the fuck are you running out to the 3-ball line, nigga? The man is clearing these niggas out the way. So if he throw it back to you, that's an easy layup. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's an easy layup or a dunk or some shit like that. You know what I mean? I thought Russ did a great job with getting into the paint, getting guys involved and shit like that, attacking the defense. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, Russ, my only problem with Russ last night was, bro, you got to get yo, fuck that, nigga. You got to step in and shoot that ball, fam. You can't let niggas just do that. That shit is highly disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Man, fuck these niggas, bro. Shoot the ball. You know what I mean? And don't let these niggas steal your confidence, bro. Shoot that bitch. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Every time, nigga, these niggas leave you up, shoot that shit. You know what I'm saying? Point blank, period. You know what I mean? If you don't want to shoot the 3-ball, then at least a drive into the paint, work on a float. That's what I'm saying. This is one thing that always bugged me out about Russ. Why you ain't never work on a floater, my nigga? Because sometimes you don't have to always get into the paint. I mean, all the way to the rim. All you got to do is get into the paint, work on a little floater or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the shit I used to talk about years ago with Russ. Like, I'm talking about OKC days with Russ. Like, bro, why you ain't never work on a floater, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the shot. If anything, they're going to give you that all the time. Because eventually, it's going to get to a point where motherfuckers is going to clog the paint and they're going to just dare you to shoot it. Oh, you going to worry? You going to play me like that? Okay, I'm going to come up to this free throw line real quick, hit this mid-range. Or if I get it good enough, I'm going to come up into this paint, stepping into the paint and throw me a little floater real quick. You see what I'm saying? That's something Russ should have already been doing. That's something definitely he should have did last night with the amount of space that they was giving him. You know what I mean? So Russ just has to do that kind of shit. As far as the Clippers, though, to be honest, I'm going to keep it a buck with y'all. I think the Clippers is going to be good. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep it a buck with y'all. I think the Clippers is getting good. Guys just have to get on one accord. You know what I mean? Norman Powell, it seemed like he trying to, you got him and Russ. It's too much shit going on. They acting like, oh, well, Norman Powell, the Clippers, that's going to be their guy for the vote. And then, Russell Westbrook, he's still eligible to be the 6th man of the year. So how is this going to work? It's just a very, very, kind of crazy situation going on with the Los Angeles Clippers. See, they just trying to spin any kind of narrative they can to make it seem like Russ and Norman Powell is going to be fighting for fucking 6th man of the year. Like, I think these niggas is kind of past that. If they win the award, cool. If they don't, I think they more looking to achieve bigger things than a 6th man award of the year. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I get it why Russ wants to win. I get it why Norman Powell wants to win. It's all good, but they got to win games. You know what I'm saying? They got to win games. Norman Powell was in there chucking up shots and shit, doing dumb shit, turning over the ball, all kind of shit. You know what I mean? The whole team was. Kawhi played, he played terrible in my personal opinion. Fumbling the ball, nigga couldn't get his dribble, nigga looked slow as fuck. You know what I'm saying? It's just the team just don't have their rhythm right now. Paul George, and the rotations it's just bad rotations, bro. It's really bad fucking rotations at the end of the day. And that's what to me was killing them. You know what I'm saying? Bad rotations. You know what I mean? That's really what it is. You know what I mean? And they have way too many. At this point, I don't know. I don't know if dudes is going to be willing to buy into certain roles, but at this point, man, guys just going to have to. You know what I'm saying? Guys going to have to sacrifice out here, man. You know what I'm saying? And one night it might be a night you play, man. One night it might not be a night you play. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But I do think Marcus Morris could have played more in this game. I don't even think he really played like that at all. I don't know. He usually is playing. But like I said, they got a guy like Robert Covington. He didn't get into the game until they got blown out, and they're gonna play him for tonight. So we'll see what happens. But this stuff in Westbrook, man, is just at this point, this shit should be illegal. You know what I'm saying? At this point, this shit should be illegal. At this point, this shit is just clearly clout chasing. At this point, if you watched that game yesterday and you threw the whole package on goddamn Russell Westbrook, okay, at this point, you clout chasing, bro. You are literally clout chasing if you're blaming Russell Westbrook for them losing last night. If you're blaming Russell Westbrook for them losing against the Nuggets, you're clearly clout chasing. If you're blaming Russell Westbrook for them losing against the Kings, you are clearly clout chasing at this point. And you're part of the fucking agenda. You're part of the problem. The league wants this man out of the league. And like I said, y'all don't give a fuck. Everything is, man, this nigga, man, he just can't get it done, man. This nigga Russ, man, he just can't get it. Man, you can't do it with Russ. Can't win with him. You can't win with him, right? All this kind of shit. Y'all niggas gonna be crying when it's your favorite player at the end of the day because, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what the fuck it is at the end of the day. I don't want to hear niggas crying when it's their favorite player and this shit is happening to them. You know what I mean? Keep that shit 100, man. You ain't gonna keep that shit 100 when it's your favorite player. I don't want to hear niggas crying about that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm be up here to cook their ass too if that turns out to be the case. I don't want to hear shit about your player getting blackballed. I mean, like I said, it's a big conspiracy with this Russell Westbrook shit, man. I'm talking about a serious conspiracy going on, man. But let me get to this real quick. All right, so here it is. Let's get into this, man. So, Skip and Shannon did a show today. I didn't watch the show. I just kind of wanted to see a clip real quick because I was going to do this video anyway. But let's hear what they have to say. So now, the Clippers are 0-4 with Russell Westbrook in the starting lineup. Think the 7th place Clippers are in danger of missing the playoffs. One would have to say with their seeding, it's possible, but do I think they'll miss the playoffs? No, I don't think they'll miss the playoffs. It is what it is, but let's get into Shannon.
Are also in danger of missing the playoffs.
No, I don't think they're going to miss the playoffs, but they just couldn't throw in the ocean last night. Skip, if you're looking at your play sheet right now, because I know our people at home don't have one of these, can you tell the people on the Clippers who had the worst plus-minus of anybody that touched the court last night? It wasn't Russ. Russ was only of the starters. Russ had the best plus minus, and he was -10. I just want to know there's a guy that's second. Where's number 2? He said this is a Kawhi Town. He was -24.
Now Kawhi, despite his numbers, Kawhi to me, bro, he didn't really play a great game either. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just kind of is what it is. Like, bro, all right, man, look, man, if your team can't get it done, fam, you're going to have to go out here and demand for that ball, fam, and put in that church. But Kawhi, I don't know, man. It's just, maybe, like I said, I think he's still just kind of going through the motions. It is what it is, but maybe he was tired. I'm not sure, you know what I mean? It just seemed like he was going through the motions. He looked really slow. He looked really strong too, but he looked really slow though, you know what I mean? To me, in my personal opinion. He didn't I don't know, he didn't look like he had a good game out there last night. He played a little bit better in that game against Denver, but this game in particular, like, yeah, he didn't really look too well to me, you know what I mean? Neither did Paul George though, neither.
He ain't played a lick of defense yet. At what point in time is Kawhi going to start playing defense? I just want to know, was he guarding Jordan Poole or was he guarding Klay Thompson? Or maybe he's guarding Draymond. I thought he was driving Draymond, and Draymond was just driving the ball on him left and right. Was he guarding Kuminga? Who was he guarding? They don't play defense anymore. Skip, if you look at their rating, their offensive rating before they signed Russ, and you look at it now, the offensive rating is up here. That defensive rating is down here. It was flipped before. That's their problem. They probably don't stop anybody scoring 91 points and give up 115. They gave up 42 in the third quarter. With a Paul George.
Now look, that barrage in the third quarter, you know what I'm saying? It was just bad defense after bad defense after bad defense, like, it was just terrible. I mean, Jordan Poole was literally getting all kind of shit at the end of the day. And like I said, man, it just showed, man, like I said, Russ came out of that game, it all went down the drain, okay? So that's the one thing that people have to remember when you're ready to throw the whole meal on Russ. They were doing good when Russ was in the game to begin the game, right? Even though, people going to show you clips of Russ, Draymond Green falling all the way in the paint on Russ. That was the beginning of the game. They actually had the lead in the middle, in the beginning of the game. They actually were doing their thing. When Russ came out of the game is when shit became a problem. And then on top of that, in the third quarter, when Russ came out of the game is when shit really got bad for them.
Doing what Paul George does again. You remember that time in Utah when Russ had 44, had the outstanding night?
Yep.
And Paul George said, PG, what you got on it? He said, I got 5 on it. Gave him 5 points. Last night, 3 of 15, 1 of 8. That ain't Russ. That's not Russell.
I give Shannon that, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Shannon on that. I give him some credit on that. I didn't see this whole segment, so maybe I shouldn't give him so much credit because he might have to get out here and, man, I'm telling you, Skip can't do it with him, Skip. You know what I'm saying? So, see what happened with Brown, with Gold James. See what happened with Gold James. We couldn't get it done with him, So, hey, Skip, hey, man, that's your team now. You know what I mean? So, it is what it is, though, man. But, I mean, it's just, salute to Shannon, though, man. I give him his credit on that.
Eric Gordon, 2 of 10 from 3, 6 of 16. That ain't on Russ. Skip. Oh, Norman Powell. Woo.
I mean, Norman Powell coming in the game like this shit is it's his team. Like I said, here it is, you got Kawhi cooking, and this nigga started chucking up threes. Like, nigga, what are you doing, bro? Get the ball back to this man, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? At least wait for the man to... But that's where Kawhi got to step in and be like, look at the nigga kind of like, bro, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, give me the fucking ball, bro. I just hit 2-3 shots in a row, but maybe that's not Kawhi. Maybe that's not him. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to see if other guys can get involved. I just thought that was a bad possession. Like, bro, you see this nigga cooking, bro. Who the fuck told you to break what's going on? This nigga got it going on. Russ was looking for the nigga, but then they took him out the game. They took Russ out the game, and then, now it's a free-for-all. You know what I'm saying? Now it's a free-for-all. I like Terrence Mann. You know what I'm saying? Terrence Mann do his thing, come off the bench. Bones and them boys. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I think the Clippers going to be a good team. They just gotta get the rotations down, and they just gotta win fucking games. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And they need their stars to be stars. Okay? Y'all done trash Russell so much to now this nigga's a 6th player of the year, but if they lose, then it's this nigga fault. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, if they lose, it's this nigga fault. But if they win, y'all gonna throw everything on PG and Kawhi Leonard. You know what I'm saying? And give Russ no motherfucking credit at the end of the day. I just think that shit is kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? Well, if that's the case, then they need their goddamn stars to step up and play like goddamn stars. PG and Kawhi Leonard need to be carrying the fucking team at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? And if they can't do that, then that's where the blame needs to be put at. You know what I'm saying? It's only when media narrative kicks in do they want to start blaming role players when niggas is losing games. You know what I'm saying? When niggas is losing games, do they only want to start blaming role players? You know what I'm saying? People that they like. When they gender fix what they want, then it's time to blame the role players. Any other time, niggas is cooking the fuck out of a star player. Point blank, period. Nigga, you gotta get it done. He ain't get it done. What'd he do? Did he get his team to the playoffs? Nope. Did he get his team to this? Did he get his team there? Did he win a championship? Have you ever been? No. You know what I'm saying? He ain't getting it done. I don't give a damn about no all-star games. He ain't getting it done. You know what I'm saying? It's all this shit. But then, if it's a narrative like you can't win with Russ or Russell Westbrook and he's a turnover machine and all this whole other stuff, only with a dude like that, oh, he needs to come off the bench. He's not a starter no more. This, that, and the third. Only with Russ is this nigga held more valuable and more important than the actual star players and shit. Like, it's unbelievable. You know what I'm saying? His bad play is enough to just destroy a whole season and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just kind of crazy, man. This narrative that they put on Russ, man. But it is what it is. Maybe PG and them niggas decided that, man, look, man, we ain't really shit like that this year. Let's bring Russ in. So if we do start fucking up, hey, shit, we ain't gonna get the heat for this shit anyway. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, low key, this is what it's looking like. Low key, this is what it's looking like. if you don't want to take the heat because your team ain't getting it done, add Russell Westbrook to your team. So that way, if your ass fail, they'll always blame Russ for the shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just this is where we at now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not buying that shit. I don't give a fuck what none of you niggas talking about. You know what I'm saying? Point blank period. I don't give a fuck none of you niggas talking about. I'm not buying that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not buying that, man. I'm not doing that to that brother, man. That's some bullshit niggas is out here doing, man. Point blank period. But let's let it keep going.
By the way, to your first point, you looking at your stat sheet?
Yeah.
That guy, Kawhi Leonard, he took a grand total of 12 shots last night. How many did he make?
He made 8 of them.
Okay, he took how many three-point attempts?
3.
He made 2 of those.
Yeah.
Maybe he should have taken 24 shots.
Well, maybe he should have guarded somebody. I don't care how many shots he take. He should have guarded somebody. Is he going to guard anybody?
Yeah.
Because you keep telling me, oh, he the best two-way. Skip, I'm trying to figure out how does a team with Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Nicholas Batum is a defensive guy, Terrence Mann is a defensive guy, Robert Covington came in and mop-up duty, and they just letting teams just go up and down the court on them.
Well, I tell you why. Because these guys fall asleep out there on defense. That's the problem with the Clippers. They falling asleep too much. You know what I'm saying? They getting caught up in dumb shit that they should already be ready for. But you know, it just is what it is. You gotta tip your hat off to Golden State. They can get hot like that. We've seen them perform like this on the grand stage in the NBA Finals. I know personally because I watched them niggas do it in the finals last year. You know what I mean? So, you know, going against the Celtics, I know the Celtics my team and shit. But, you know, at the end of the day, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Salute to the Golden State Warriors. This is what they do. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's Klay Thompson, whether it's fucking Jordan Poole emerging, you know, he got hot and it just was what it was. You know what I mean? Tyronn Lue sat Russell Westbrook and they ain't bring the nigga back into the game until the game was, okay, Russ, let's see what you can do for us. And if Russ don't get these niggas down from 15 and to win the game, then all of a sudden, you know, Russ, man, you can't win with him. You know what I'm saying? Well, y'all was winning with him until you subbed him out the game. Maybe you should have kept this nigga in the game and sat Kawhi Leonard ass. You know what I'm saying? Because he seemed the one to be fucking gassed out by time the fucking fourth quarter, when the fourth quarter was coming around. You know what I'm saying? He seemed like the one who needed the break more than fucking Russ. Russ is a nigga that seemed like he in shape. He trained to go 4 quarters, or at least 3.5 quarters strong. You know what I'm saying? Didn't seem like Russ was the nigga that needed the break. It seemed like Kawhi was the nigga that needed the break. You know what I mean? But you take out Russ, which led to the avalanche that it led to. You know what I mean? But anyway, man, don't get mad at me, man. I just got to tell like it is, man. So shout out to day ones. Shout out to new ones, man. Make sure niggas hit the like button, subscribe button if you want to donate. The links is in the description box. If not, that's cool. The like button is, that's right, y'all. The like button is free. Anyway, tell like it is TV. We out of here, y'all.